Truth, the Reverend Wilfred Alero. Have you heard people complicating the truth by adding to it some beautiful words like relative truth, half-truth, absolute truth, or even bitter truth? Well, truth is truth. Truth is the mother of trust. According to the article Faith and Values, the moral importance of truth-telling written by Lloyd Stephen in March 11, 2017, research on lying yielded some rather amazing results. One study concluded that, on average, people are told 200 lies per day. University of Massachusetts researcher reported then that in any 10 minutes conversation, people can be expected to tell 2 or 3 lies. Another study claimed that men lie twice as often as women, and yet another found that over 3/4 of lies told are never detected. Given the nature of our society today and the nature of our imperfection, it is not clear how we would know if and when we have actually achieved access to the whole truth. The moral purity required by the whole truth and nothing but the truth standard is actually beyond our capabilities, especially if we are being told 200 lies a day in one-on-one encounter and through the media headlines from political, social, and economic fronts. All these lies begin with a simple word of "I'm fine" when asked how we are doing, even if it's clear that we are not fine. We simply want to cloud everything by words of yes, I'm fine, etc. to avoid further engagement that we are uncomfortable with. A half-truth is the most cowardly of lies. It is a clever way of not being honest. For example, if you say that I emerged at position 3 without disclosing that only 3 of you were competing, would easily make people believe that you performed best at top 3, while the actual thing is that you were the last out of the few who were competing. So, it is refusing to dissect and open yourself up for people to see what you really are. Relative truth, on the other hand, is nothing but refusing to look at things from other people's perspective. You may be right, that's fine, but it's only that you are right from your own perspective. But if you look at it from the other person's perspective, the 6 you are seeing is only 9 from their point of view. Remember, just because you are right does not mean I'm wrong. You just haven't seen life from my side. So, in this case, experience and exposure matters a lot. We may be mistaken about the truth when we honestly express what we believe to be the truth, and our honesty may not be so much about the truth as our opinions. And our opinions, while we honestly hold them, may or may not be true. All of us like to think our opinions are true, and how firmly we believe the truth of our opinions can often be gauged by how loud our voices become when expressing those opinions. The reality, however, is that the loudness of a voice has nothing to do with the truth. Honestly voicing an opinion which may or may not be true is one thing, but lying is another. Lying itself is not morally gray or ethically controversial. Lying is wrong. Compromising may not be a bad thing per se, friends, but it's accepting to switch roles and stand in other people's position to understand things from their own perspectives. I was born and brought up in a culture and environment where no one knows what snow, bear, cougar, and moose looks like. All I grew up knowing was cotton, hyena, lion, and gazelles. And so, thinking that the only thing that is out there is only summer and cotton, lion, gazelle, hyena is the only thing and absolute truth and fact in what exists in the world is a negative attitude. I need to look at the world from a different perspective, which teaches me that there is also winter and snow, bear, cougar, and all that. Believing that my sins will be cleaned and look as white as snow may not make a meaning to someone who knows that the whitest thing in the world is only cotton. May not be the best idea. But looking at it from the perspective that both snow and cotton are equally white from different perspectives and parts of the world is a perfect idea. So, relative truth is truth from different perspectives. And I say it is still truth based on our attitudes. Bitter truth. This is nothing but denial. It is fear of admitting what you really are in what you see in front of a mirror or what people are saying about you. You fear your sickness or your weakness because of stigma that comes with it. And at the end of the day, the end result is that you live in a frustrated life where you keep hiding behind the cosmetics, in the shadows, and away from people who tells you the truth about who you really are, and you are never at peace in your entire life because of denial and refusing to come face to face with the truth as it is. The truth that Jesus is talking about today is one that cannot be hidden. It is like sun. You can hide, shut it out for a while, but it is not going away. Also known as the naked truth, it's always bitter than the best dressed lie. It is often painful, but the freedom it brings is worth trying. We do not always know what the truth is, so it is good to ask. The scripture hold out the hope that you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And the psalmist wrote that the Lord is near to all who call on him in truth. Truth-telling makes possible freedom and trust between people, and in the life of faith, it makes possible closeness to God. People of good will must always be willing to demand truth-telling, because no one should be treated as if they were not worthy of being told the truth. Amen.